Hey, it's Mike D at downpeppertreelane.com, and today we're going to talk about the islands of California off Los Angeles, Ventura, Santa Barbara area, and enjoy my garden that I've been working on and love to share with you on my show. Okay, so the most southern island near San Diego is called San Clemente, and that's a military island. If you dock your boat on there, they will attack you or, or write you a ticket or whatever. I mean, stay away. It's a military island. And then Catalina is the most famous. That has the charming town of Avalon with very few cars. You can like get a little golf cart if you go to Avalon and ride around on a golf court. Very cool. And there's Crescent Beach. Totally charming to get a hotel in Avalon. And that's about 26 miles off of Long Beach. So it's out there a ways. Okay. And by the way, Wrigley Gum was, they had a mansion, the Wrigley's on that island you can check out. Okay, but the northern four islands are the mystery islands of the title here, and they're not well known. They're Channel Islands National Park. Um, Years back, there were private ranchers that owned the island and farmed sheep or what have you. And over the years, they sold to the government and it became a national park. So it is preserved. If you really want to see raw, natural California the way it used to be 500 years ago or 1,000 years ago, check out Channel Islands. The smallest one is called Anacapa, and it has arch rock. This incredible arch rock you can go under in a rowboat or a canoe or kayak. It's beautiful, and there's a lighthouse, so lots of photography there and paintings of Anacapa and the lighthouse. Now that's only 11 miles from the Channel Islands Harbor. So very popular to go on a day trip. Um, the company that works the most with the islands is called Island Packers, and they have trips every day, hiking, snorkeling trips, whale watching, whatever is your fancy. And I'm not advertising, I'm just helping you guys out here. I'm sharing what it's like living in Ventura, and we have the magic view of these four northern islands. So Anacapa is the smallest by far, and the ocean's carved it into three little islands. Lots of shipwrecks. If that interests you, you can research the many shipwrecks all around these islands. Because the boats from Europe or around the world would crash into the rocks before there was, navigation that we have now. And also pirates put their loot out on the caves of these islands. And there is a place called Smuggler's Cove in Santa Cruz Island, which is a very, very big island with the mountains and streams. And so when you've got water, you have a much better chance to have agriculture and some settlements. And like I said, there was a big ranch there. You could probably still tour the ranch house area. Um, it's really been kept pristine and natural. And Smuggler's Harbor is where you can dock a boat, and it's safe, and there's shelter from the stormy seas. And it gets quite choppy out in this area, in this channel around Santa Barbara, Ventura. Very choppy waves, although it will look smooth from the beach. Once you're out there, you're really rolling. And so that's a nice place for boaters around here to go to Smuggler's Cove. And there's some really incredible beaches. You can anchor or go to Island Packers and spend the day at the beach and go on hikes as well. There's not like campgrounds with it's not improved at all. You have to bring everything, your tent and your food and water. Do not expect a KOA campground on these islands. It's very raw and natural. If you go to the Ventura Harbor, they have a museum that you can learn a lot about the islands. And there's a free movie. It runs every half hour. It's by Kevin Costner. He is a local boy, grew up in Ventura, has a beautiful boat in Ventura Harbor, and is donated his time and efforts for free to make this documentary. A really great guy giving back to the community. So you can watch Kevin Costner's documentary of the islands for free in the museum. And the next island is called Santa Rosa. It's a giant island, a real big mountain range. Lots of hiking around there, and some wild animals that have been carefully curated by the government to make sure they survive, like eagles and foxes and that kind of a thing. And the last island is San Miguel, and that has a seal rookery. You can look up the word a rookery, and that's where seals um, mate, and there's hundreds of them, maybe thousands of them, on this beach in San Miguel. It's the most remote of the islands. It's very windswept. I think it's called Kings Harbor, with this giant little island shooting out of the harbor. It's incredibly beautiful. And there's a petrified forest as well with these stone trees. So lots of very dramatic things on the windy island of San Miguel, but mostly that seal sanctuary you might want to check out and try to visit if the boats go out there, if you're allowed to get close to them. I'm not sure how that works. It may be they may not want people on that beach. I'm not sure. But anyway, check out the pictures online. Um, so, like I said, lots of shipwrecks all around. There may be some stashed gold and silver and pirate loot out there. And if you're into searching for treasure, it may very well be in these shipwrecks on this really treacherous waters of these islands. So, these are the 4 northern Channel Islands. They're right off the coast of Ventura and Santa Barbara. You can go on like I said, a tour leaving from Santa Barbara Harbor, Ventura Harbor, or Channel Islands Harbor in Oxnard, and go out there for the day or go camping for the weekend, whatever your fancy is. So I just wanted to share the mystery islands of California, Channel Islands, and really get to know my area. Here it is, a late fall day. Look at this beautiful sunshine and the thriving agriculture around Ventura. And it's a really beautiful part of the United States, and I want to share it with you. So I'm Mike D at Down Pepper Tree Lane. Check out all of my beautiful jewelry and gift bags at the shop, and support my work. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.